It's hard to imagine our world without money, isn't it? Evolution of money is probably one of the biggest invention in human history. A long time ago, there were no coins. There was no concept such as money. Before money was invented, people had to get their food, clothing, and other needs by trading things. In the beginning of civilization, the needs of people were very limited, and therefore they used to exchange their goods with other people's goods or service, which is known as barter system, which is the simple method of transaction in which no money is used. Barter is only possible if the needs of people are less, area of exchange is limited, and people are living a simple life. So gradually this system of exchange was replaced with money system of exchange. Now most governments choose their own unique money of account and issue their own currency. One nation, one money concept. Here you can see various currencies of various nations. Now, what is a currency? It is a system of money in general use in a particular country. For example, in India, we use rupee and paise. In USA, people use dollars and cents. People in Germany use euro, whereas people in England use pound. People in China use yuan, whereas people in South Africa use rand and people in Korea use won. Similarly, for the other countries too. In India, we use rupee and paise. You can see the symbol for rupee. This was officially adopted in 2010, which was designed by D. Uday Kumar. RBI, the Reserve Bank of India, is the highest monetary authority in the country. It prints the currency notes of all denominations from rupees 2 to rupees 2000 except rupee 1, which is printed by Ministry of Finance. All the coins in denominations of 25 paise and below are officially demonetized. It means that 1 rupee coin, 2 rupee coin, 5 rupee coin, and 10 rupee coin are still in circulation. These metallic coins have a specific weight and shape, and coins are used for smaller retail payments because it is difficult to count, transport, and store them. Money can be a combination of rupees and paise. If it is so, then it is separated by point or dot. The rupees are written before decimal point or before the dot, whereas paise is written on right side of the dot. For example, rupees 118 and 50 paise, if you want to express, then it is written as 118.50 and rupee symbol is written in the beginning. We need not write the paise, that is P, while combining paise with rupees. For example, you can see that rupees 15.50 is wrong. You have to write it as rupees 15.50. Now children, see this question. We will see how paise is converted to rupees. Now as you know, 1 rupee is 100 paise. Okay? It means on the other way we can write it as 100 paise is 1 rupee. That is 200 paise is 2 rupees. 300 paise is 3 rupees. 500 paise is 5 rupee. That means what you have done? That is paise you have divided by 100. Okay, and when you divide the number by 100, you know that the last two digits stands for the remainder. So here the remainder is for paise part, and before that whatever you get, that is for rupees part. It means that whenever you have to convert paise to rupees, you have to put a decimal, that is a dot, after counting two digits from extreme right. So here the first question is 200 paise. So now start from right to left and count two digits from extreme right. So first 0 from right is gone, then second 0 from right is gone. So your decimal point will be after 2. Okay, so your answer will be rupees 2 and 00 paise. 00 paise, that means only rupees 2. Fine. Now come to the next question, that is 35 paise. Now when it is 35 paise, the last two digits, as you know, that stands for paise part. Okay, so 35 two digits already are there, so that is for the paise part, and no rupee is left out. Before that no digit is given, so that is 0 point. Okay, now come to the third question, that is for 4250 paise. Now when you divide this number by 100, that is last two digits, that is you can say 50. So 50 part is for paise and 42 rupees. Fine. Now let us see this question. You have to write in the short form. First question given is rupees 452 and 50 paise. So what is the short form for that? As you know, before dot you will write the numeral for rupees part, and after dot you will write the numeral for paise part. Okay, so here rupees 452 is given, which is written before dot, and after dot that is paise part, which is 50 given over here. So you can write as 50. Now come to question 3. Okay, the question is rupees 400. How can you express it? Here you know that paise part is not given. So it's very much clear that before dot you will write 400, but in paise nothing is given, so you will write it as 00. Remember that if 5 paise or 2 paise or 3 paise something is given which is a single digit number, then you have to write the number in two digits. So if 5 paise you are asked to write, then 5 paise in two digits, how will you write? That is 05, right? So in the answer you can see that before decimal point the number is given for rupees part, that is 525. Okay, and only 5 paise is given, so it is written as 05. Don't do as 525.5, which becomes wrong. Similarly, question 5, you can notice that rupees part is missing. So no rupee, so you can write it as 0 point. Before decimal point or before dot you have to write 0 because no rupee is been given, and after decimal point you will write as 25. The other questions are for you. Please try it out. Now children, see this question, convert the following amounts into rupees. Few questions are done over here, the rest are for you. Can you do it? All the best.